All right, ladies and gentlemen from around the world, beautiful friends, as Black and Fist would say, the time has come for the new arc, the new major storyline of Dragon Ball Super, the Universe Survival arc. It begins with Dragon Ball Super episode 77. We are just a few days away from it beginning, and on this video, I will be giving you guys my preview slash prediction of the beginning of the Universe Survival Arc, the Omniversal Tournament in Dragon Ball Super. For those of you who have been here before, you kind of know the drill. If you have not been here before, I'm going to go through the preview, the next episode preview, and pause my way through and kind of freeze frame it and show you guys, what we see and kind of dissect what we see and give my predictions on what I think is going to happen. And of course, those of you are free watching this video. If you have an account, go ahead and punch the subscribe button, and down below comment. Oh, don't forget to like the video and comment and let me know what your predictions are for this very first episode. We've got a lot to talk about here, guys, because there's a lot of shit going on here in this episode of Super. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and knock this fucker out, and let's talk about what's gonna happen, or what I think's gonna happen. Alright, first shot here is Goku back in his, crop dusting, whatever you want to call it, outfit, his farmer's outfit. I really like these bullets being dodged. Now, some people have been pointing out to me on Twitter and on other forms of social media that the animation looks weird. It looks a little bit, I don't know what the word is, like a little bit kind of fuzzy, as you can see. The art style a little bit different than we're accustomed to. I think what people are referring to is the thick black lines, and the thick black lines is really nothing new. We've actually seen it before, most notably Dragon Ball Super Episode 4, which just aired dubbed on Cartoon Network just, last night, I want to say it aired dubbed. And so I think the situation here is that people are kind of seeing it looking kind of weird, and I don't blame them. I think it looks good, though. I actually kind of am enjoying this kind of, I guess, this classic style. It looks more like a classic, like, not exactly like 90s Dragon Ball, but a little bit closer than the modern stuff. And of course, I love that animation. It's not bothering me at all. If it bothers you, let me know in the comments. It really doesn't bother me at all. Now, this shot right here, hey Vegeta, let's go to Whis Sans for training again. Of course, we knew that was going to happen, but here we have Goku literally flick, and of course you see right here the thick lines around Goku, and you see this mysterious character. Goku literally flicks him away. He flicks him away here. I don't know who this guy is, but if you were to ask my prediction, again, my prediction is that in the first part of this episode, some burglar is going to show up and try to rob Goku, and he's probably going to get knocked away. That's who I think this guy is. Hey Vegeta, let's go to Whis Sans for training. Now, there's the big one right here. Okay, now, those of you who have been following my channel, you already know of this spoiler. It's already in the next episode preview, so it's not really a spoiler anymore. Now we're supposed to know about it. This is, of course, Bulma, obviously. And that is, of course, Bulma pregnant. So, yes, indeed, Bulma, like, if you haven't heard it until now, now you know that next week Bulma will indeed be pregnant with Bra, otherwise known as Bulla in the English dub. Her original name is Bra, and I've said it on several other videos, but I'm going to say it again because there's still some confusion. Bra is not older than Pan, okay? In Dragon Ball GT, she dresses older and she acts older because she's kind of, I don't know, skanky, I guess you could say, but she is not older than Pan. Pan is older than her by a year. So Dragon Ball Super is still somewhat following the continuity, even though I think Bra should have been born a little bit earlier than this. Still, it's not too bad. And this is evidence right here that Bra is indeed coming. We've been asking about Bra for so long. She's finally coming. Now, another question I've seen come up is, will she be born before the tournament? Or will Bulma be pregnant during the tournament? I believe, my prediction is that Bra will not be born prior to the tournament. I think Bra will be born after the tournament. I think Bulma will be pregnant during the entirety of the Universe Survival arc. I don't know how many months she is pregnant. They haven't told us that yet, but I think she will give birth maybe even at the end of the arc. Maybe the arc will end with her giving birth. I don't think she's going to give birth to Bra before then, but I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Now, this shot right here, we got to talk about this. 2 Omni Kings together with 4 Omni King guards. Now, again, I've already had people talk about, well, wait a minute, why are there 4? Well, they never said that there were just 2. We only saw 2 Omni King guards previously in the series, but that does not mean that there aren't Omni King guards all over his palace. I mean, they might be everywhere. Now we're seeing 4 because, of course, there are 2 Omni Kings. Now, what they do with the next episode previously, they start showing shots of the fighters, I guess, preparing for the tournament. And Goku's like, wait, you're not going? Because Vegeta doesn't want to train with Whis because he's too nervous about his wife being pregnant. But speaking of wives, here we have, of course, Pan, Gohan, and Videl. There's not much needs to be said there except that, you know, he may be saying goodbye to her because the tournament's about to begin. But I don't think the tournament's even going to get announced in this episode. I'll get to that in a minute. Boo, hold on, let's go back there. We see Boo and Satan. We see Piccolo there. I love this shot. I love the way that this is drawn. The art style has that classic matte painting style. Beautiful clouds. Like, people bitch about Super's animation, dude, and people don't really ever give credit as much as I think they should about how beautiful some of these shots are, man. Like, stop hating. Like, yeah, some of it looks bad. I'm not going to deny that, but there's a lot of good stuff, and focus on the good. There is the Daishinkan reading from some kind of mysterious scroll, which I'm guessing is going to be the rules of the Omniversal Tournament, but who really knows? Goku's asking, what's with you, Vegeta? Because, of course, Bulma is pregnant. He doesn't know what's going on. Now, this shot right here is very interesting, okay? Here we have Beerus, Kaioshin, old Kaioshin, and Kibito, of course, bowing to the Omni King. Could this be like the shot that we had in the manga? There was a promotional video with the manga where we saw all the gods of destruction and all of the Kais like bowing down. This could be a prelude to that, but notice there's no Whis there. It's interesting to me that Beerus is there but not his angel. That's fascinating to me. And of course, Goku says, does it have something to do with Bulma's big belly? Yeah, she's pregnant. There we have, of course, Roshi reading the Sukebe magazine. He'll be in the tournament. I'm loving the way this looks, guys. Some people don't like it. I love it. All right. This shot right here of Ten Shinhan and Chaozu. We haven't seen Chaozu since God knows when, but Battle of Gods arc maybe. Ten Shinhan there walking with the footprints in the sand, the water. What a beautiful shot this is, dude. And then, oh, that's a big one right there, brother. That is our first look right there at Jinzo Ningen Juhachigo. Wait a minute. No, Junanago. I always get those mixed up. My bad. Jinzo Ningen Junanago, which is Artificial Human 17, Android 17, making his return to Dragon Ball Super. Well, to Dragon Ball, not just Super. He will be competing in the tournament. We haven't seen 17 in a while since the end of the Buu Saga. I'm not counting GT in this. We haven't seen him since the end of the Buu Saga. As far as like the timeline goes, when he put his hands up to donate energy to Goku to kill Kid Buu. He's back, and I did a video covering where he's been. I will put it at the end of this video in the end card for you guys to watch. You'll see the link to it about Android 17 and where he's been. He's been a park ranger, and I'll go into the whole story later on if you haven't seen that video yet. There we have a shot of 18, Marin, and Krillin. They're just chilling, they're just walking down the street. Everything seems peaceful for now, but of course Goku's gonna stir some shit up. Here we have the 2 Omni Kings staring at each other in a very creepy. This is a very creepy scene right here because it looks like they're staring at each other like they're about to throw down. They're not gonna throw down, but it looks like they're about to throw down. It's kind of scary. I can't wait any longer. I'm going to ask Zen-chan to hold the martial arts tournament. So basically, the story is that Goku is bored. And so he's going to ask the Omni King to go ahead and do the tournament. That's pretty much it. Like, I'm bored, let's do it. That's going to be, I think, in the second half of this episode. Let's look at this shot right here. We have Goku training. He's punching Whis' staff. Whis and Goku are training hard here. I love that shot. He fires that blast. Goku transforms and knocks the blast away. Interesting to note that Goku transforms to knock the blast away and, he's not going blue. Now, some people have pointed at this shot right here. Okay, we got to focus on this. If you look at this, yes, it looks like Goku has red hair. I don't think this is Goku actually having SS God again. I think this is a reflection from this light right here. I've had a few people tweet me and say, oh, does that mean God is back? And I guess that's what happens when when you go frame by frame, you can see things like that. But no, not at all. I don't think that's the case. I think that this is just the light, and I think that the Daishinkan is leading Goku to the two Zenos to tell him, hey, I want to have the tournament. Next on Dragon Ball Super, let's do it, Zeno-sama, excuse me. Let me get this out of the way. The All-Universe Martial Arts Tournament, the Omniversal Tournament, whatever. And there they are doing whatever. They might be playing some game there. Don't miss it. They're raising their hands up. Now, I think this shot is going to be basically them asking Goku, what's a martial arts tournament? Well, they're not going to ask him that because they know what it is, but they're probably going to ask him what kind of rules should we have, and then that's where it's going to go from there. Because they know what one is because they saw the tournament, or one of them, one of the Omni Kings saw that, well, presumably one of them. It may have been the other one depending on what happened in the future timeline, but they definitely saw the tournament with Goku and Hit, so that should be nothing new. But yeah, I think my prediction is that at the end, in the second half of the episode, Goku's going to train with Whis, and I think he's gonna go talk to the Omni King, and I think he's gonna the last half of the episode will be the establishment of the Omniversal Tournament, and I think the following week, Dragon Ball Super episode 78, that's when we're going to see the other Gods of Destruction debut and all have a big council meeting at at Zeno's Palace, and I think that's when Goku's going to go recruiting for the Universe 10 team. So I think we have a couple more episodes of recruiting and things like that before the tournament actually begins. The arc is just starting now. So I know a lot of you guys are hyped. Let me know in the comments how hyped you are. Let me know what your predictions are for Dragon Ball Super episode 77. And also, let me know how you think Android 17 fits into all this. I'm going to be putting up here on your screen momentarily the links to the other videos for you guys to watch that are linked to this. We have some more information there and some speculation. I also got videos coming out on what Ten Shinhan's role is going to be in the tournament, as well as what Roshi's role was. That already came out, so tons of videos for you guys to watch there. You see on your screen. Thank you so very much for supporting the channel, Geekdom 101. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I cannot wait for Super Episode 77. I look forward to seeing all you guys here for that and all the videos I got coming out this week. Tons of stuff. I'll talk to you guys down the road.